Hello my wonderful people, welcome to my platform. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this channel, you like what you see, please subscribe, put on your notification bell. It is very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. In this platform, I present to you news on daily basis. What I do before I present the news, I analyze it and I sit down there to watch it together with you, and we'll come to the comment section to talk about. You are free to criticize, to drop your opinion or whatever you think about the video. And I want to also use this opportunity to give credit to all those that have been using their program and my channel. May God Almighty bless you. I bring to you news about Nigeria.
We need a lot of peace in Southeast. And I want to assure you that the political leaders, religious leaders, the Ohananeze, they are working very hard to offer a political solution on behalf of our brother. The situation we found ourselves has gone beyond what was started. The cultists, the armed robbers, kidnappers have taken over. And this is not what we want for Alibo. Through prayers, I am very sure that we can bring peace again and prosperity in our land. And let me assure that every aspect of the concerns of our youths, our elders, our religious leaders, we have articulated them through the committees of Ohananeze. And I can assure you as the chairman of Southeast Governors Forum that we address them one by one with the center.
Well, for me, Nnamdi Kanu is a symbol, an important symbol today. He has built an organization that is beyond him. So when I approach the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, I approach it from the perspective of the organization called IPOB that has raised substantive issue, both at home and in our relationship with the Federation. Keeping Nnamdi Kanu in detention is completely missing the issue. I think we should get Nnamdi Kanu out and then focus on what IPOB is saying. How do we get good governance at home? And dialogue with the Federation of Nigeria in such a way that every Igbo child can walk around knowing that he has full respect and he cannot be undermined. That's the issue here. And for me, this is a dialogue that I come from discussing with the Niger Delta. 15 years I dealt with the Niger Delta insurrection and negotiated the Niger Delta issue with the Federation.
There's no problem in Nigeria when he named IPOB as terrorist organization. IPOB that were not carrying arms. IPOB that were not killing people. IPOB that were only saying that we are indigenous people of Biafra. And it is not even a crime for you to say, okay, I need freedom. We are not going contrary to anybody's rights. We are not infringing on anybody's rights. It is within your fundamental right to say, no, I'm no longer comfortable with what is happening to me. I want liberation. I want freedom. Before 1960, Nigeria as a nation under colonial masters, the British, and the time came, Nigerians felt that they are ripe enough to be liberated. They are ripe enough to be on their own, and they seek for independence. So if the indigenous people of Biafra wake up today and say no, we want to go, and you ended up calling them terrorists. I feel it's a big discredit to he that calls them terrorists. Now coming back, those people that we call today bandits, right? That Gummi says if they call them terrorists, there will be more problem. It's enough to tell you that these people are being sponsored. These people are under the payroll of this government. So why will you now? For him, he feels that you should call them terrorists. Then it will be there will be more like the international security content. We backed the military to kill them. The military can confidently open arms on them. That's why he said, don't call them terrorist organization. Call them bandits. A bandit is somebody who steals. Who is a bandit? He can break in, carry what belongs to another person. But a terrorist is an organization known to be a threat to the world in general when you call them a terrorist organization. So that is why he's trying to paint them with good name. He's trying to give them good name so that they can't hang them. So for me, it's enough to tell you that these people are working together. They are working together. There is a purpose to this action. So for me, I will not discredit Sheikh Gummi. I will not discredit him, because if Buhari himself, who is the president of this country, refuses to discredit him based on his comments, based on his actions, who am I to discredit him? So let us continue in that direction. But whatever that is good for A, let it equally be good for B. Let him equally declare them terrorist organization, because IPOB has been declared terrorist organization.
No, there won't be problem. To me, I don't see them as terrorists. That is what I'm telling you. They are not terrorists. It's just like the IPOB in the southeast. Are they terrorists? These are methods of expression. What you call criminality is an instrument of expression in political science. Especially when it starts taking too long. When a crime takes too long to address, it ceases to be a crime. It is more or less an instrument of expression. That is what I'm saying. Crime is only a crime when it is transient, when it is within a short period of time. But when you cannot address it, it doesn't seem to be a crime any longer. It's no longer a crime because the instrument of the state cannot cover it. It is coming from the people now. The people are saying something. We must look at it from the angle of, not just the angle of Sheikh Gummi. We must say, what do we need to do in the northeast? Because what you are saying is coming from the northeast, is it not so? The whole thing started from Boko Haram. The people are saying, look, let us see whether our son can get into power. It's not just Sheikh Gummi. It's just like declaring IPOB terrorists. Are they terrorists? All these are instruments of expression. People are saying there is gross injustice, there is gross inequity, there is gross, people are not fairly treated. These are just the thing. It's not just declaration of, all these are legal issues which you cannot address in a day. The court can sit on these terrorists, even as they are sitting, people are still coming. Is that a way out? The issue is, let us convocate a conference and see what we can do. That is my own take.
No, I don't think so. I don't think if the so-called terrorists, if the so-called bandits are being named terrorists, that they will perpetuate more evil. No, it is not that. The only thing Sheikh Gummi has been preventing, he doesn't want these guys to be named as terrorists. Even the government themselves, you can imagine for how many years now these people have been terrorizing the country. The government has failed to name them terrorists. Prominent Nigerians have been shouting to the high heavens, name these guys terrorists. They refuse. That means there's something behind it, you know. So if Sheikh Gummi is telling you now that these guys should not be named as terrorists, that means there is more to it than meets the eye. That means there are people they are protecting. They don't want you to name them that. You see, but you know, some people will just come out from nowhere to protest and you name them terrorists. But the guys who are doing the havoc and what have you refuse to name them terrorists. That means there is something behind. But I feel on my own that these guys should be named terrorists. Sheikh Gummi is only protecting them. He knows them very well. He knows the terrain of where to go to the forest to meet these guys. And the government can easily tell him, let's go, show us where these guys are. But he will not do that. So these guys are being, as far as I am concerned, these guys are being protected. They are handled with kid gloves. That is why they keep on doing all these things. And
Sheikh Gummi is entitled to his own opinion. Whoever that made the president to name IPOB a terrorist group, also, I think he bought the idea and named them a terrorist group. So, bandits, naming them a terrorist group, before now, SH0CKING has actually called on presidency to name bandits terrorist group so that they can be dealt with. So it is one thing to say and another thing to implement. So like we said, we are in democracy government. Democratic government means government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But are we actually practicalizing this? That is the major question.
My wonderful people, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I appreciate your massive support in this channel. Before, if it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important because